Hi my friends, welcome to Sunita Makes Crochet Items. Today we're going to do part 1 of my Happy Feet Penguin series. It should only be 2 or 3 parts. Crochet the beak. You are going to just have 3 rows. One, 2, 3, and 4. Close the circle. Now we're going to go to row 2. Row 2 is 2 single crochets and 2 increases. And then it'll bring you up to 6 stitches. So we're going to single crochet in the first, single crochet in the second, and it gets really tight because it's super small. Increase in the third stitch, that'll be stitch number 4 and 5. 3 and 4, sorry. And then the last stitch, increase one more time. And that'll be 5 and 6. Okay, so since I crocheted over the tail, I'm just gonna wiggle it to pop it out so it goes the right side. And what this is gonna do is also cinch it in a little bit and kind of pop out the middle. So you should have a little stitch like that. Now if you don't want it any bigger, you can stop here, but I'm gonna do one more row of single crochets. So you should have 1 in each of those 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last stitch is 6. And see how it's curling up again. Just go ahead and pop it out. Just wiggle. And you can pull the tail and it kind of helps it to pop out the right way. There you have it. So then just fasten this off and leave a long enough tail to crochet into the face. I say that's about 6 inches. And then this tail, you can just stuff it in the middle or down this hole. I like to use something small because I can't get my finger in there. The back of your needle or a pen will work good too, which I don't have a pen here. There you have it. Just stuff it in there. There is your little beak. Okay, so this project is scraps. Okay, now we're gonna work on the feet. You just make 2 of this, so just go ahead and follow along. For the first foot, pause it and do another one. So we're gonna start off with a magic circle and do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna close up the circle. The first one to go in or move, pull that one first. Okay, and then you're gonna pull your tail. Pull it as tight as possible. So there you have it. That's row 1. Row 2, you're going to go ahead and do an increase in each of the next 5 stitches, which will then bring you to 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last one, 9, and 10. Okay, again, it's curving in, so go ahead and just wiggle it. I'm gonna pull this tail just a little bit, and that will bring it down a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is with this tail, I'm going to use it as my row counter, and then you're going to just flip it. Row 3, you're going to single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to decrease the next 2 stitches. That'll bring you to number 5. And then you're going to single crochet in the next 4. 6, 7, 8, and the last stitch should be 9. So you went from 5, 10, now you're at 9. So the next row is just going to be 1 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1 single crochet in each, and I'm going to carry that tail and start crocheting over it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one is 9. Okay, so it's gonna look a little wonky, so just pull this tail. I usually put my finger in there. What it would do is, how it was curling, it's gonna straighten it out. See how it just kind of pulls it to the right side. And then that tail, you can just stuff that in the hole. It shouldn't be a lot, but if you have a lot, go ahead and cut it. There you have it. Now you're going to fold this in half, and you're just gonna single crochet across. So go through this side and go through this side. 1, 2, 3, and this last one here is 4. Fasten off. Again, leave a long enough tail to sew it into the body. The last thing I do before I finish off is this tail. I like to feed it back through the side here. So instead of it coming up here, we're just gonna fish it through and straight down the middle. Doesn't really matter which side, because when you go to attach this to the body, the tail will be centered. And you can do either side, doesn't really matter. And then just leave that for later. Go ahead and pause it and make another one. I'm going to do the wing, and this one you need it in the body color of the penguin. So you're gonna do 2 of these. So row 1 is a magic circle. And 4 single crochets. That's 4. We'll close it up. First one to go in. Pull that first. And then close up the other one by pulling on the tail. Alright, so that's 4 single crochets in a magic circle for row 1. Row 2, you're going to single crochet in the first stitch and increase in the next. You're going to do that 2 times, so that should bring you up to 6 stitches. That should be 6, and you just want to pop this out. Pull the tail to cinch it a little bit. I'm going to use that tail as my row counter. So for row 3, you're going to do the same thing. Single crochet, increase 3 times. So that's 1, and it should bring you to 9 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 2 stitches. That's what happened on this. The yarn is hitting the stand. So this one's 7. And the last stitch is an increase 8 and 9. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. Row 4 and 5, you're just gonna single crochet around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was row 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to row 5. Do another row of single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'm going to just take that tail and just stuff it in. For row 6, you're going to go ahead and do a single crochet. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a decrease and then a single crochet. So that's 1, 2, decrease, 3, single is 4, decrease is 5, and then single is 6. So you were at 9 and you're back down to 6, and then you're just gonna fold it in half and then single crochet across the top. So there's only about 2 stitches. We're gonna fasten off. There you have it. That's 1 week. Go ahead and pause the video and do it again one more time. So how did you do? Did you get all 3 parts completed? You have a beak, 2 feet, and 2 penguin wings in the body color. So I'll see you at part 2. Thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or message me or email me. I'll be happy to help. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.